Vatican has a telescope and a big observatory. It has done for hundreds of years.
Peter's bones, were they somebody else's bones? Again, we can't know for sure.
They can channel the power of God to drive Satan away.
In the heart of Rome, beneath the shadow of the majestic St. Peter's Basilica, lies a network of secrets that have endured for millennia. The Vatican, revered as the epicenter of the Catholic faith, holds more than just prayers and pontiffs within its hallowed walls.
We'll find out what the secret is.
Whispers of hidden societies, ancient manuscripts locked away, and mysterious artifacts shrouded in secrecy have persisted for centuries.
It will be impossible for the human brain to understand, to remember the titles, who wrote it, when they were written.
What are these puzzles the Vatican has safeguarded with unwavering determination? What untold truths lie within its archives, hidden from the world's prying eyes? Join us in this video as we unravel some of the darkest secrets of the Vatican hidden from us for thousands of years. The Vatican Apostolic Archive. The Vatican Archives, once shrouded in mystery and known as the Vatican Secret Archive, hold a vast treasure trove of knowledge. It's a network of concealed truths and obscure corridors, making it a place of undeniable intrigue. Even if you were among the chosen few allowed to navigate the archive's expanse, your quest for knowledge would be a difficult one. The archive housed a peculiar index room, where valuable clues are mysteriously handwritten in languages only experts can unravel. These cryptic writings served as roadmaps to the archive's riches, but they were like riddles that only a select few could understand. But the mystery deepens even further. Some secrets have been intentionally forgotten, hidden away in plain sight. For instance, the letters of Pope Alexander VI, who ruled the Vatican from 1431 to 1503, reveal a dark chapter in the Vatican's history. These letters, filled with scandalous and evil content concerning the women in his inner circle, were meticulously stashed away. Archivist Giovanni Battista Confalieri bound them into 8 separate volumes, deliberately obscuring their location. It took an astonishing 124 years, until the dawn of the 20th century, for someone to unearth these secret writings. The archive is a sanctuary for the forgotten, where secrets slumber for centuries. The Vatican Archives also harbor a hidden chamber, rumored to contain extraordinarily valuable documents. However, entry into this mysterious sanctum is forbidden without the express permission of the prefect of the archives, a privilege seldom granted to ordinary people. What secrets lie within this closely guarded vault? The imagination runs wild, for these documents could hold the keys to age-old puzzles, from the existence of extraterrestrial life to revelations that challenge the very concept of God. The secrets concealed within these hallowed walls are impenetrable, known to only a select few, and their nature remained a captivating puzzle. The Vatican Archives are a storehouse of human history, faith, and knowledge, but they also stand as evidence of the power of secrecy. The ordinary person can only wonder about the boundless mysteries that are concealed in the dark corners, waiting to be discovered or lost to time. It was a place where the known and the unknown coexist, a sanctuary of puzzles, beckoning the curious but withholding its most profound truths. In the depths of the Vatican Archives, the line between myth and reality blurs, and the quest for truth becomes a complicated odyssey into the heart of human curiosity. The escape of the Nazis. A compelling theory put forth by writer Gerald Steinacher suggested that the Holy See possessed documents that could unveil its role in aiding the escape of Nazis from war-torn Europe. This revelation, if true, would be a startling revelation of a secret chapter in the aftermath of World War II. Following the Second World War, a sinister exodus unfolded, with high-ranking military officials and members of the Schutzstaffel fleeing to distant shores, particularly to the welcoming arms of Chile, Argentina, and Brazil. Steinacher's meticulously researched book displayed a collection of travel documents that served as intriguing remnants, hinting at the Vatican's involvement in facilitating these escapes. He posited a compelling motive behind this covert operation: the revival of European Christianity. Yet, what deepened the mystery was the resolute silence of the Catholic Church itself. Till present, the Vatican maintained a puzzling silence, steadfastly refusing to comment on these grave allegations. The world was left to wonder about the truth concealed within the hallowed walls of the Vatican. But there was more to this intricate puzzle. Accusations emerged of the Vatican's complicity in aiding the Nazis in their looting endeavors, as they plundered art, gold, and property belonging to Jewish families. In his book, Gerald Posner delved into these worrying assertions, weaving a narrative where the financial advisor to the Vatican during the war, Bernardino Nogara, is cast as a nefarious character, a Nazi spy. According to Posner, Nogara masterminded a ghastly scheme that allowed the Vatican to invest in Italian insurance companies, effectively safeguarding the assets from the life insurance policies of murdered Jewish families. These are mysterious allegations, shedding light on a clandestine collaboration between the Vatican and the Nazi regime, leaving an indelible mark on history. Yet the most perplexing aspect was the veil of secrecy that shrouded this disturbing chapter. It was believed that conclusive evidence for both Steinacher and Posner's claims remained hidden within the tortuous archives of the Vatican, concealed away from the prying eyes of the public, intensifying the intrigue. In a world that often seeks the black and white truths of history, the Vatican's role in the escape of the Nazis emerged as a complex, morally fraught gray area. The accusations, the documents, and the silence from the Vatican itself have created an irresistible puzzle, one that continued to captivate the imagination of historians, journalists, and the curious public alike. As long as these secrets remained locked within the Vatican's vaults, the captivating question of the Holy See's involvement in one of the most notorious episodes in history will persist, a question that demands answers, accountability, and an unveiling of the truth that has remained elusive for far too long. Unmasking the donation of Constantine forgery. For over 1,500 years, the Vatican, the epicenter of the Catholic Church, has been notorious for its intricate schemes and manipulation of facts. Among the countless stories of intrigue and influence, one case stands out as a symbol of the Vatican's power over European history. In the early 4th century, the Eastern Roman Empire enjoyed a unique era of prosperity under the rule of Emperor Constantine the Great. His most significant move was making Christianity the dominant state religion. However, even such noble pursuits couldn't shield him from a grave affliction: leprosy. The emperor's life hung in the balance, leaving the fate of countless Christians uncertain. Miraculously, Pope Sylvester I played a pivotal role in this saga. It was rumored that his prayers healed Emperor Constantine, rescuing him from the brink of death. In gratitude, Constantine astonishingly surrendered his power and vast territories to the Pope. This divine intervention might make today's healthcare costs seem trivial. Nonetheless, Pope Sylvester was unprepared for the colossal responsibility thrust upon him and promptly returned the power to Constantine. This extraordinary tale was recounted in the mid-8th century by Pope Stephen II to Pepin the Short, the King of the Franks. To further solidify the narrative, Pope Stephen II produced a document known as the Donation of Constantine. With this document, he aimed to wrest away territories recently conquered by Pepin the Short. Stephen II argued that since Sylvester I hadn't officially documented his refusal to accept the gift, all the lands mentioned in the decree rightfully belonged to the Church. Pepin the Short, unable to read, had no choice but to accept this claim, giving more power to the Church. If he could have read the text, he might have been startled by lines granting the Pope authority over the king, making him the Pope's groom. The shocking aspect of this tale is that the Donation of Constantine was an elaborate forgery, a document containing deceitful points to serve the Vatican's interests. The Church continued to use this fraudulent decree for centuries, gradually annexing territories in central Italy, including Rome and its surroundings, Emilia-Romagna, Umbria, Lazio, and Marche. It wasn't until the late 16th century, when Cardinal Cesare Baronio pointed out the contradictions in the Donation of Constantine, that the issue was raised. However, his daring dissent was swiftly silenced. Only in 1929, under immense public pressure, did the Church finally admit to using a forged document for 15 centuries to reshape the map of Europe according to its desires. Consequently, the Vatican had to relinquish its ill-gotten territories, and it now occupies less than half a square kilometer. The question that remained was whether the donation of Constantine was merely the tip of the iceberg. St. Peter's Crypt. Beneath the hallowed grounds of Vatican City, a crypt lies shrouded in mystery and intrigue. Officially known as St. Peter's Necropolis, it is a place where the eerie whispers of the past echo through time. This mysterious chamber plunged deep beneath the earth, tracing its origins to the very foundations of St. Peter's Basilica, commissioned by Emperor Constantine in 313 AD. Yet, the true depths of this necropolis extended far beyond, reaching into the forgotten records of history, where ancient cemeteries and mausoleums slumber in obscurity for over 2 millennia. In the realm of Christian legend, this crypt rests upon the exact spot where St. Peter, a beloved disciple of Jesus and the Church's first pope, found his final repose after enduring crucifixion. The Vatican holds a captivating display, which they claim showcases the authentic bones of this revered disciple. These relics, revealed during excavations, have been a subject of relentless debate, as scientific confirmation of their true origin remains elusive. St. Peter's tomb, or what is believed to be his final resting place, lies approximately 33 feet, that is 10 meters beneath the modern floor of the Basilica. What secrets lie hidden in the dark and dusty catacombs below, none can truly fathom. Wandering through the crypt's confusing chambers, one is confronted with a bewildering blend of imagery. Pagan gods shared the walls with depictions of Christ, a surreal comparison of faiths and beliefs. Tiny passages twisted between niches that cradle countless souls laid to rest, their stories lost to time. However, the most captivating puzzle of all revolves around the bones of St. Peter. The Vatican, in its quest to substantiate this extraordinary claim, has offered a few compelling pieces of evidence. They assert that the Greek letters for Peter have been discovered inscribed within the tomb's ancient stone. They also propose that early Christians secretly ventured into the crypt, adorning its walls with tributes to the revered apostle. Still, a haunting question lingers. Why did the Vatican wait until the 1940s to confirm the authenticity of these relics? Skeptics, including scientists, argue that certitude remains elusive when it comes to identifying whose skeletal remains lie within. The ancient crypt guards its secrets with a silent, impenetrable shroud. Is it the final resting place of St. Peter, or a cryptic puzzle that challenges the boundaries of faith and knowledge? The answer, it seems, is buried deep within the cold, stone heart of this subterranean realm, leaving visitors to ponder the captivating puzzle that is the crypt of St. Peter. Evidence of malevolent spirits. For centuries, tales of Catholic priests locked in epic battles against demonic possessions have intrigued and terrified us. We often downgrade these exorcisms to the realm of Hollywood fiction, dismissing them as mere entertainment. Yet, delve deeper into history, and you'll find that the practice of exorcism has been an integral part of the priesthood for over a millennium. One name that looms large in this realm is Father Gabriele Amorth, the late chief exorcist of the Vatican. He devoted a staggering 60 years of his life to this enigmatic duty, and during his tenure it is believed he performed a mind-boggling 160,000 exorcisms. But Father Amorth wasn't the solitary warrior in this spiritual battle. Popes themselves, leaders of the Catholic Church, have taken part in this age-old ritual. The secret archive, a repository of hidden knowledge, is said to contain scrolls that not only detail the precise mechanics of exorcism, but also offer insights into the origins of these malevolent spirits. It is within these clandestine texts that researchers have stumbled upon references to spiritual portals, mysterious gateways that connect our world to a dimension inhabited by demonic entities. The existence of such portals has fueled speculations about their creation and purpose. Some believed that satanic and religious cults of the past played a pivotal role in opening these wicked gateways, with the sinister intent of ushering demonic forces into our reality. But if these secrets, buried in the records of the Vatican, hold any truth, It could shatter our understanding of the very nature of reality itself. The notion of these portals, concealed in ancient texts, raises profound questions about the boundary between the physical and the supernatural. What if there is a parallel realm where these entities dwell, and priests are the guardians tasked with keeping them at bay? Could these portals be pathways that transcend our conventional understanding of time and space, serving as bridges between our world and an unusual, undiscovered dimension? The mystery of exorcism and the existence of spiritual portals beckon us to reevaluate the limits of human knowledge. They prompt us to consider that beneath the surface of our everyday lives lies a realm of ancient wisdom and extraordinary encounters, lurking just beyond our comprehension. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. For millennia, the Vatican has harbored puzzling secrets, shrouded in darkness and concealed from the prying eyes of the world. These mysteries, handed down through generations, evoke curiosity and fascination. Deep within the hallowed halls of the Vatican lies a complicated network of hidden archives where ancient manuscripts, long-forgotten documents, and cryptic relics are safeguarded. Within these sacred chambers, countless stories remain untold, their secrets locked away from public scrutiny. One of the most captivating tales revolves around the mysterious Vatican Secret Archives, rumored to contain knowledge that could reshape history. What texts and artifacts are concealed within, and why are they veiled in secrecy? The Vatican's covert dealings and clandestine diplomacy with various nations have also fueled speculation. What agreements, alliances, or covert missions have taken place behind closed doors, away from the scrutiny of the masses? From whispers of suppressed knowledge to the mysteries that dwell beneath the Vatican's holy grounds, an aura of intrigue surrounded this ancient institution. The Vatican's dark secrets, hidden for thousands of years, beckon us to ponder the unknown. What is your opinion about what we just showed you? Did the Carolingians rewrite history? German historian Herbert Illich stumbled upon an ancient conspiracy that had the potential to reshape our understanding of human history in 1991. It all began at the end of the 10th century AD, when the Holy Roman Emperor Otto III sought to regain control of Italy. These territories had been under Lombard and Germanic rule for decades. French-born Bishop Gerbert of Aurillac offered his assistance, and Otto III achieved his goal. In gratitude, Otto III allowed Gerbert to be elected as the new Pope Sylvester II. But what was the emperor's motive behind this favor? Otto III claimed a deep connection to the Carolingian dynasty, which had once ruled a significant part of Europe between the 7th and 9th centuries AD. This family, particularly Charlemagne, was believed to have played a pivotal role in shaping medieval events. Charlemagne was known for uniting disparate tribes into the Frankish Empire, a remarkable feat of its time. Otto III asserted that he was merely restoring historical justice, but Herbert Illich argued that Otto had manipulated history by adding 300 years to the Carolingian era. Pope Sylvester II initially endorsed this seemingly insane theory, leading to its dismissal by the scientific community. However, over time, compelling evidence began to emerge. Archaeologists had long noticed a peculiar scarcity of artifacts from the 7th to the 10th centuries AD. Though many objects existed before and after this era, few could be securely dated to the Carolingian period. Moreover, the age of numerous old buildings in Western Europe remained a mystery. Consider the Church of San Sestoso in Pisa, Italy. Constructed in the early 11th century, its facade resembled architectural styles from 300 years earlier. Such inactivity in architectural development was highly unusual. Architectural styles typically evolved relatively quickly, as seen in the transition from early Gothic to late Gothic architecture within a single century. So why did it appear that at the dawn of the Middle Ages, architectural innovation came to a halt? Even with all the historical evidence available, the mystery surrounding this anomaly remained unsolved. The enigma of the Carolingians, their influence, and the potential manipulation of history by Otto III continues to intrigue and perplex researchers. Did Otto III truly rewrite history, and why? The search for answers to these questions challenges our understanding of the past and the forces that have shaped it. In this captivating historical puzzle, the true narrative of the Carolingians and the extent of Otto, the third's manipulation remained. Saint Bernard, the Virgin Mary. In the heart of Europe, a mysterious Christian tale from the 12th century, interconnected with the mysterious monk Saint Bernard of Clairvaux, unveils itself. This tale, peculiar and concealed by the Vatican, evokes intrigue. It transports us back to a time of religious fervor and curious miracles. Saint Bernard, born in 1090, is renowned for his advocacy of the Second Crusade and his fervent belief that Muslims were the offspring of Satan, a sentiment not uncommon in his era. However, his strangest connection lies with the Virgin Mary, a connection etched in history as the lactation of Saint Bernard. The legend tells of a peculiar challenge Saint Bernard presented to the Virgin Mary. He implored her to reveal herself as the true mother of Christ. Astonishingly, it is said that her statue came to life, and she, as if in divine response, squirted her milk into Saint Bernard's eyes. This mystifying act was the birth of a strange and miraculous story. Alternative versions of the legend suggested that Saint Bernard had an eye infection, and the miraculous milk of the Virgin Mary cured him. However, the core of these narratives remains unchanged. The most bewitching aspect of this story is not the peculiar incident itself, but its unexpected aftermath. The tale of Saint Bernard and the Virgin Mary's lactation took on a life of its own, captivating the imaginations of people throughout Europe. It became wildly popular, and its imprint can be found in artworks scattered across the continent, most notably in Germany and the Netherlands during the 15th century. Imagine strolling through those picturesque European towns and encountering artwork that captures this extraordinary moment, a monk's eyes bathed in the miraculous milk of the Virgin Mary. The legend's pervasiveness in artistry and culture raises profound questions about the boundaries between faith, fantasy, and reality. This strange Christian tale, hidden away for centuries, invites us to ponder the depths of human belief and the surreal stories that have shaped our history. It's a glimpse into the uncharted territories of religious fervor, where saints, miracles, and the divine converge in captivating and, at times, bewildering ways. The legend of Saint Bernard and the Virgin Mary's lactation persists as an evident thread woven into the rich thread of European history. It's a pointer to the enduring allure of the mysterious and the captivating power of faith. This bizarre narrative, concealed for so long, invites us to question the boundaries of the extraordinary and the enduring impact of faith on our collective consciousness. Hidden history of aliens. For years, tales of the Vatican's secret archives have served as feed for wild theories. Some audacious souls have dared to suggest that within these ancient documents lie irrefutable proof of extraterrestrial visitations to Earth, spanning millennia. Not just passive spectators, they claim, but active collaborators with the Vatican in steering the course of human evolution. One captivating remnant for conspiracy theorists has been the writings of Giordano Bruno, a visionary scientist from the 16th century. Bruno dared to unveil revolutionary truths about the universe, proposing that it was infinite and teeming with myriad other worlds. Could he have stumbled upon this cosmic revelation through contact with beings not of this earth? Alas, such conjectures remain forever unspoken, for Bruno's quest for truth led him to the stake in 1600. But this is not the sole puzzle piece in the mosaic of Vatican ET connections. Whispers abound of an even stranger nature, claiming that among the Vatican's ancient relics are mysterious skulls. Some assert that these head curiosities are not of human origin, suggesting they may be remnants of extraterrestrial beings. A baffling notion indeed, but the world of conspiracy knows no bounds. Yet, the wildest claim unfurls in an Orwellian narrative where the Vatican and its members serve malevolent extraterrestrials. According to this theory, in some cloudy chapters of the past millennium, these visitors managed to corrupt the hearts and minds of the Vatican's custodians, compelling them into a sinister partnership to subjugate humanity. Their nefarious plan, it is said, involves the clandestine implantation of microchips into every human on Earth, facilitating round-the-clock surveillance. At first glance, it might seem a stretch of the imagination, but a cursory glance at China's social credit system and the use of subdermal chips for wireless payments raises questions. However, amidst these captivating speculations, it's essential to emphasize a critical truth. There remains no credible evidence supporting the Vatican's collusion with extraterrestrial entities. As thrilling as it may be to entertain these fantastic narratives, they remain lodged firmly in the realm of conjecture and imagination. Our world is filled with mysteries, but it is our prerogative to discern fact from fiction and temper the temptation of the unknown with a healthy dose of skepticism. In this ongoing saga of secrets, let our quest for truth and understanding never fluctuate. Unveiling the secrets of ancient nuclear wars. The Apostolic Archives served as the storehouse of knowledge in the medieval Vatican City. This storehouse of knowledge remained nearly resistant to access, even for journalists and scholars from the world's most prestigious institutions. The complicated rules decree that only a selected group of scientists aged 75 and above are permitted entry, and they can request a mere 3 articles per visit. If they desire more, the complex entry procedure must be repeated. What treasures does this closely guarded archive truly conceal? Could it hold secrets not of a bygone era, but of a forgotten nuclear war? While the world is captivated by this Vatican mystery, clues to a prehistoric civilization's advanced knowledge may have been brought to light thousands of miles away. In the ancient city of Harappa, nestled in present-day Pakistan, archaeologists discovered remarkable remains dating back to the 4th millennium BC. What amazed researchers wasn't just the city's antiquity, but its ingenuity. The streets of Harappa ran north to south, west to east, serving a purpose beyond aesthetics. They provided access to running water, a technology millennia ahead of its time. The city boasted not just toilets, but swimming pools and waterproof bathhouses. This civilization, known as the Indus Valley Civilization, remains one of history's most enigmatic and underexplored chapters. The veil of mystery surrounding this civilization may be by design, as it mysteriously vanished around 1300 BC. Various theories attributed its demise to natural disasters or resource depletion, but in 1977, a revelation turned these notions on their head. An archaeologist named David Davenport revealed a large pit, roughly 50 meters in diameter, filled with rocks melted and transformed into glass-like material. Such a transformation requires temperatures exceeding 1,500 degrees Celsius, suggesting a disastrous event akin to an atomic blast. Further investigation revealed radioactive cinders nearby, with radiation levels 50 times above normal. Did this ancient civilization possess the knowledge of nuclear technology? Strikingly, ancient Indian epic poetry, the Mahabharata, offers vivid accounts of a massive explosion with a brightness of 10,000 suns that destroyed entire populations. It details the aftermath. Survivors lost their hair and teeth, and the land and food were contaminated. Could these accounts transcend myth describing historical events? The implications are profound. If this civilization had access to atomic bombs, what other advanced knowledge lay hidden in the shadows of history? As we gaze upon the Vatican's impenetrable archive, we must also ponder the secrets hidden within our past. Secrets that may redefine our understanding of human history and technological evolution. The Vatican's archive guards its secrets, while the Indus Valley Civilization's story challenges the very essence of our past and the potential of our future. The Vatican Elephant. In the bustling year of 1962, amidst the backdrop of Vatican City, Italian workers embarked on a mission to modernize the wholly isolated area. Their task was to engineer a modern cooling and heating system that would keep the sacred blessed priests and bishops of the Vatican in comfortable comfort. Little did they know their efforts would uncover a startling secret that had been hidden for centuries. As the workers delved deeper into their renovation project, they stumbled upon something that defied all expectations. 4 large bones and a large tooth emerged from the depths of the Vatican's subterranean puzzle. The bones were so massive that the laborers initially surmised they had stumbled upon the remnants of a long-extinct dinosaur. They were the skeletal remains of an elephant, and they lay concealed beneath the Vatican's sacred soil. The discovery, despite its extraordinary nature, initially stirred little commotion. The world continued to spin. and the bones rested quietly in the Vatican library, awaiting their moment in the spotlight. That moment arrived with the dawning of the 1990s, when curiosity about the enigmatic elephant at the Vatican began to captivate the world's imagination. Silvio Bedini of the Smithsonian Institution took it upon himself to unearth the true story behind this remarkable find. The elephant's story began in 1513 when Pope Leo X ascended to the papal throne. It was during his reign that a Portuguese ambassador arrived at the Vatican bearing a gift that would astonish all who beheld it: a majestic albino elephant, a creature of purest white. The elephant, just a tender 4 years of age, had traversed vast distances to arrive in Rome. At the time, the Romans held only faint knowledge of these colossal beasts. They might have encountered tales of elephants in stories passed down through generations, or witnessed their presence in the epic battles of yore, but most ordinary citizens had never laid eyes on a living elephant. This extraordinary gift, a token of diplomatic goodwill, rapidly became a sensation within the Vatican and beyond. The elephant symbolized a touch of exotic wonder for the people, capturing their hearts and imaginations. But like all tales, this one too bore a tinge of tragedy. In 1516, the beloved elephant, a cherished visitor to the Vatican, drew its last breath. A cloud of sorrow descended when the Vatican doctors sought to cure the elephant's constipation. In a misguided attempt, they fed the ailing creature gold dust, accidentally sealing its fate. After its demise, the pachyderm's memory slowly faded into obscurity. It was laid to rest beneath the Vatican's blessed courtyard, where it remained hidden and forgotten for centuries. The discovery of Hanno, the albino elephant, is a pointer to the wondrous secrets that history can yield, even from the most sacred of places. Which of these dark secrets of the Vatican did you find the most intriguing? Let us know your opinions in the comments below.